Someone has broken the protocol against you. They have given your picture for. God says this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay close attention to every word, for what is about to be revealed will stir your heart and awaken your spirit. Someone has broken the protocol against you. Someone who was not meant to betray, someone who was not supposed to be part of the scheme, has crossed a line. They have given your picture for reasons hidden in shadows, for purposes that seek to twist your story and bend your path. This is a moment that demands your focus, your understanding, and above all, your faith. In the quiet moments, when the world seems still and your heart beats steady, you might not suspect what is unfolding behind the scenes. Yet, behind the calm surface, a ripple is spreading, an invisible wave carrying a story that threatens to change the way others see you. Your picture, your likeness, something so personal and sacred, has been handed over to forces that do not have your best interests at heart. This is not an ordinary act, this is a violation of trust, a breaking of unspoken laws, a crossing of boundaries that were meant to protect you. Why would someone do this? Why would they choose to share your image, to expose a part of you that you kept safe and private? These questions may flood your mind, but know this: sometimes, people act out of fear, jealousy, or confusion. Sometimes, their actions are driven by things they themselves do not fully understand. Yet, regardless of their reasons, the consequences fall upon you, and you must be ready to face what comes next. God says that even when others break protocols, even when your privacy is violated, you are not forsaken. You are not alone in this. There is a divine plan at work, a plan greater than any human scheme. Though someone may have tried to use your image as a tool, a pawn in their own designs, they have underestimated the power that surrounds you. The light that shines within you is greater than the shadows cast by this betrayal. You might feel exposed, vulnerable, as if a piece of your soul has been taken without your consent. This feeling is real and valid. It is natural to be unsettled when the safety you believed in is shattered. But know that this moment, as painful as it is, holds the seed of transformation. What has been broken can be made whole again. What has been taken can be returned, not just in form but in spirit. Consider this: your image, though shared without your permission, is not just a picture. It is a reflection of your essence, your story, your journey. Those who hold it now may try to twist it, to tell a tale that is not yours, to paint a picture that distorts the truth. But the truth has a way of shining through. No matter what is done in the dark, light will find a way to break through the cracks. You must prepare yourself to reclaim your narrative. You must find the strength to rise above the confusion and the whispers that may try to define you. The power to rewrite your story lies within you. It is not in the hands of those who sought to manipulate your image or your name. Your identity is yours alone, and no one can take that away. In the days ahead, you may notice the stirring of emotions you thought you had buried. You may feel anger, sadness, betrayal, or fear. These feelings are messengers, signaling that something inside you needs attention and healing. Do not rush past them or silence them. Instead, acknowledge them, honor them, and then allow yourself to move through them with grace. This is a moment for you to embrace your resilience. To remember that even in times when people turn their backs or reveal secrets meant to harm, you have a source of strength that cannot be shaken. You have a foundation built not on what others think of you, but on who you truly are. And that foundation is unbreakable. There may be times when you want to retreat, to hide from the glare of unwanted attention. That is understandable. Protecting your heart is important, yet do not let this withdrawal become a prison. Let it be a place of regrouping, of gathering your inner resources, of renewing your faith. When you are ready, step back into the world with the confidence that you are not defined by the mistakes or betrayals of others. Remember, the person who gave your picture away did not do so lightly. There was a choice involved, a decision that set things in motion. But every choice has consequences, and you have the power to shape how those consequences unfold. You are not powerless. You have the ability to reclaim your space, your story, your dignity. The truth will come to light in ways you cannot yet imagine. The forces aligned against you will find their own plans unraveling, for the truth carries a power no falsehood can withstand. And when that moment comes, you will stand taller, stronger, more radiant than before. Hold on to this truth as you navigate the coming days. Hold on to the knowledge that God sees all, understands all, and is with you every step of the way. Even when others betray you, even when protocols are broken, you are held in a sacred place of protection that no one can breach. Do not let despair take root in your heart. Instead, nurture hope. Hope is the light that will guide you out of the storm. Hope is the promise that this trial, as hard as it may be, will not be the end of your story. Trust that from this challenge will come a new chapter filled with clarity, peace, and restoration. You may ask yourself how to move forward. How to protect yourself when the trust has been shattered, when your image has been used as a tool without your permission. The answer lies in reclaiming your power through truth, honesty, and faith. Speak your truth gently but firmly. Surround yourself with those who uplift and respect you. Take actions that align with your highest values and protect your heart from further harm. This is not a time for silence. It is a time for courageous honesty and spiritual courage. It is a time to let your light shine even brighter, to show the world the strength that lies beneath your calm exterior. People will see your resilience and be inspired. They will witness a soul unbroken, a spirit unyielding. And as you rise, remember that forgiveness is a part of the healing journey, not necessarily for those who betrayed you, but for your own peace. Holding on to bitterness or resentment only binds you to the pain. Let go, and make space for healing and joy to enter. In closing, do not ignore this message. It is a call to awaken, a call to prepare, a call to trust that even in the darkest moments, you are not alone. You are surrounded by a love and protection that surpass all understanding. You have within you a light that cannot be dimmed by broken protocols or betrayal. Take heart, for a new day is coming. The truth will be revealed, the wrongs will be set right, and you will emerge victorious. Not because of human power, but because of a higher power guiding your path. This message is for you, a reminder to stand tall, to hold fast to your faith, and to know that no matter what happens, you are deeply loved and endlessly valued. Someone has broken the protocol against you. They have given your picture for reasons you cannot yet understand. But know this, nothing escapes the eyes of heaven. Every plan made in shadows is already illuminated by divine light. What was meant to hold you back will now be the spark that ignites your breakthrough. This is a message for you, a blessing sent across the unseen realms. You are surrounded by unseen forces, forces of grace, justice, and transformation. They are moving now on your behalf. The moment you feel the world tightening around you is the exact moment heaven begins to stretch wide the doors of favor. The stars have shifted their courses and your destiny is being rewritten in bold strokes. There has been a stirring, a breaking of boundaries not meant to be crossed. Someone dared to step beyond the lines that protect your spirit. Someone gave your picture, your essence, into hands that thought they could contain your light. But the divine is not moved by fear or scheming. What they meant for delay, God will turn into your testimony of triumph. The skies have been whispering your name and the winds carry a message from realms unseen. This is not the time to retreat or hesitate. This is your time to rise, to reclaim what has always been yours. You were born for such a moment. Your heart has been tested by storms so that you would know how to stand firm when the sun breaks through. You may not yet see the full picture. You may wonder why things have felt heavy, why the nights have been longer, and the silence deeper. But those moments were preparation. The divine does not rush, it perfects, and your perfection is near. You will soon feel a weight lift from your shoulders and your soul will breathe freely once again. There is a stranger on the horizon, someone whose path will cross yours with a purpose so clear it will shake the foundations of your life. This person carries a message that will confirm your worth, your rights, and your place in the unfolding story of your life. They will speak words that echo the divine decree written long before time began. This is a message for you. It is a call to awaken to the vastness of your destiny. Do not let doubt chain your spirit. The heavens have chosen you for more than you can imagine. Your steps are guided by wisdom beyond human understanding. You are not alone, even when it feels like you walk in solitude. Every trial you faced was not to break you but to build you. Every moment of waiting was the divine crafting a masterpiece within you. The time has come to walk boldly into the light prepared for you. The path may still be hidden in places, but your faith is the compass that will lead you safely through. There are those who have tried to place limits around your life, but limits cannot contain what is born from the breath of God. Your spirit is like the wind, free, unstoppable, and destined to soar. You will witness doors open where there were only walls. You will find voices speaking your name with respect and awe. Some have given your picture for reasons rooted in fear and misunderstanding. They do not see the fullness of your purpose. But God sees everything. The divine is turning every attempt against you into a stepping stone for your rise. You are walking into a season where blessings will flow like rivers after rain. Archangel Michael stands at the gates of your future. His wings are spread wide and his voice is calling you to open what has been hidden. He says, I order you to open this right now. Do not delay. The time of waiting is over. The messages you are about to receive will change everything. You have been waiting for confirmation. You have been yearning for a sign. Here it is. It is coming to you wrapped in grace and divine timing. Open your heart to receive it. Your life is about to be transformed by the power of unseen forces moving in your favor. There are gifts prepared just for you. Gifts you did not know you deserved but that you have been carrying in your spirit all along. They are about to be unveiled. You will feel joy flooding your soul. You will laugh again with the fullness of freedom. The people who walk alongside you now will be tested by this change. Some will rise with you, others will fall away. Do not be troubled by this. Your circle is being refined. What remains will be pure, strong, and true. Your community will reflect the glory of what is to come. Your name is being lifted higher than you realize. Blessings are being poured upon you like the morning sun chasing away the night. Your future is bright. It is filled with opportunities that will stretch your imagination and deepen your joy. God says, listen closely, for this message carries a weight that cannot be ignored. Someone has broken the sacred protocol against you, a boundary set by divine order meant to protect your spirit and your journey. They have taken what is yours, your image, your essence, your likeness, and have given it away, passing it into hands that were never meant to hold it. This act, though it may seem small or distant, holds consequences that ripple beyond what the eyes can see. It is a breaking of trust, a violation of the unseen shields that guard your soul's path. Yet, do not let your heart be troubled. God will be with you through this time, resting His strong hand upon your life. He is your shelter, your refuge, the quiet presence that stands beside you no matter the storm. Nothing will go wrong with you because His love is steadfast and unbreakable. You are safe, held in a place beyond human reach, wrapped in the light of the Almighty. Your path is guarded by His grace, and no act of man can undo the purpose He has set for you. This is your message, a truth to hold close as the days unfold. The breaking of protocol is not simply about what has been done to you, it is about the spiritual balance that shifts in its wake. When someone steps beyond the boundaries of respect and honor, it shakes the very foundation of peace you have built within yourself. But remember, God's hand is mighty and His justice is sure. The exposure of what has been given away is not for destruction but for awakening. There is a divine plan unfolding, one that will bring clarity where confusion has tried to settle. The revelation of this breach will open your eyes to truths that were hidden, and in that light, you will find the strength to rise above. Trust in the power of prayer, for it is the bridge between your heart and God's throne. In prayer, you invite the presence of the divine to fill you with peace and understanding. Prayer is not just words, it is the language of your soul reaching out, calling for healing, for protection, for clarity. When you pray, you align yourself with the heavenly forces that are always working on your behalf. Your safety is not a matter of chance but of divine certainty. Nothing is out of God's control. Hold fast to this truth, especially when shadows seem to linger. This message is for you because you are beloved by God, and He desires to remind you of your worth and your place in His grand design. The giving away of your picture is a breach, yes, but it cannot define you or diminish the light within. Your identity is not contained in any image or word spoken about you by others. It is rooted deep in the heart of God, where you are known fully and loved without condition. No earthly action can erase that love or remove the protection that surrounds you. Finally, God is revealing the hidden workings behind this act. The truth that was once veiled is coming into the light. This exposure is not meant to harm but to restore balance and bring justice in the spiritual realm. You may feel the weight of this revelation as it unfolds, but it is a necessary part of your journey toward healing and wholeness. The divine plan includes this moment because it will lead you to a place of greater understanding and spiritual strength. In this time, remember that your peace comes from within, nurtured by your connection to God. Let no fear take root in your heart. Instead, let faith grow, nurtured by prayer and trust in the divine's perfect timing. The breaking of protocol is painful, but it also marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where truth shines brighter than ever before and your spirit is lifted higher. You are never alone in this. Archangel Michael stands beside you, ready to guide and support your steps, his light piercing through any darkness that tries to settle near you. God's presence envelopes you like a gentle, unyielding shield. Your prayer is heard, your tears are known, and your spirit is being lifted beyond what you can imagine. Continue to trust God, to pray with a heart full of hope, knowing that this trial will not define your future. It is only a moment in the vast tapestry of your life, and God's plan for you is one of peace, joy, and restoration. Hold on to this message tightly, for it is a promise from the heavens. You are safe, you are loved, and you are guided every step of the way. This message is a call to rise above the brokenness and to step into the fullness of the life that God has prepared for you. Let your faith be your shield and your prayer be your sword, not of harm, but of truth and light. The revelation coming forth will cleanse what has been hidden and bring clarity where confusion once dwelled. You are not defined by the actions of others, but by the love and grace of God that flows through your very being. Trust in Him, pray without ceasing, and know that His protection surrounds you always. This is your time to walk boldly in the light of divine truth, knowing that no shadow can overcome the brightness of God's love. The days ahead will bring challenges. Yes, but also great victories of the Spirit. Keep your eyes fixed on God, your heart open to His guidance, and your soul anchored in prayer. Nothing will break you, nothing will shake the foundation of your faith, because God is with you, always and forever. Remember, this message is for you, sent with the love and urgency of the heavens. You are cherished beyond measure, and the divine light that shines within you will never be dimmed by the actions of others. Stand strong, pray boldly, and walk forward in the confidence that comes from knowing God's eternal presence is your greatest defense. Finally, God is unveiling what has been kept in shadows, revealing the truth behind the broken protocol. This revelation is your key to freedom, your pathway to peace. Embrace it with faith, and let your spirit soar, knowing that you are held securely in the hands of the Almighty. As you continue to hold this message close to your heart, remember that the unfolding revelation is a sacred moment, one crafted by divine wisdom to set things right, to bring healing where there was hurt, and to restore what has been disturbed. The act of someone giving your picture away without your consent is not merely a physical action, it is a spiritual disturbance, a crossing of boundaries meant to protect your soul's journey. But God's presence around you is unshakable, and His plan for your life cannot be altered by the actions of others. In this season, you are being called to a higher level of awareness, to see beyond the surface and recognize the divine orchestration in all that is happening. What seems like a setback is actually a step forward in your spiritual walk. The pain you feel, the confusion and the sense of betrayal, are not signs of defeat but markers on the path to your ultimate victory. God is using this moment to purify your spirit, to refine your faith, and to deepen your trust in His unfailing love. Do not let the actions of others steal your peace. God says, you are wrapped in a mantle of protection that no human hand can tear away. When you feel weak, when the sorrow threatens to overwhelm, turn to prayer.